that you mentioned that Pakistan may be using it as a diversionary tactic to not, contribute to the Gaza peace force. But let's also remember that Pakistan may not be able to help Saudi Arabia right now, which is in the middle of a conflict, and it has signed a defense strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia. So, wherein they had to help Saudi Arabia if it is attacked. So, I think they are also using this to, wash off their hands of that pact. In fact, we have some more inputs from Pakistan. Let me introduce that to our viewers. As per reports, Pakistan has rejected Afghanistan's allegations that its airstrikes hit a hospital in Kabul, calling the claim as false and misleading. This comes after a hospital in Kabul had been attacked, leading to the death of 400 people. In fact, there is another information that is coming in. Pakistan's Information Minister Attaullah Tarar has given a statement. He said that Air Force of Pakistan conducted precision airstrikes in Kabul and the eastern province of Nangarhar. He further added that the strikes targeted military infrastructure and ammunition storage facilities believed to be linked to the militant groups operating against Pakistan. Along with him, several officials stated that all targets were selected based on intelligence about militant activities. Authorities insisted that the strikes were precision operations carried out strictly against infrastructure supporting armed groups. Let me rope in Ambassador Goyal on this. Ambassador Goyal, Pakistan has obviously denied attacking that particular hospital. However, they have stated that they did conduct airstrikes in Kabul and in Nangarhar, and they said that these were precision strikes based on intelligence inputs. So, we saw a very similar intelligence input that was provided to the US regarding a girls' school in Minab. Unfortunately, that intelligence turned out to be false, and we lost the lives of 80 schoolgirls. Could this also be a case of intelligence which has failed?
I do not know, Shivani, whether it is a deliberate misuse of intelligence and trying to mislead the world, or basically using the accurate intelligence but delivering the shock where it actually hurts the country's maximum. I'm not a soldier, but I'm a strategist. And I know where things can hurt the max. When an attack takes place on the civilian infrastructure, a country gets hurt the maximum because the civilians, they basically rise in arms. This is what actually happens. We call that collateral, but that collateral is the most damaging to any country. And therefore, I'm not quite convinced whether the attack of the girls' school in Iran was a mistake. I'm not quite convinced when Pakistan says that these were surgical strikes in Afghanistan, whether they actually did not use the information available to them to their advantage. You talk to any army person out of the camera, and they will basically be dismissive of the civilian casualties, saying that these things happen in a war. And therefore, without sounding callous, I'm quite certain that these attacks took place deliberately, both in Iran as well as in Pakistan. And that is what makes them so heinous in their nature. Shivani.
Absolutely, Ambassador. If that's the case, it's a really saddening situation that we are seeing in the world right now and in the global situation. But I request you both to please stay on with us. We are going to track some developments regarding the West